What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Brian Mello with Marty Chevrolet here in Bourne, Massachusetts. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this brand new 2025 Chevy Silverado 1500 Trail Boss. So let's get into it. All right, so today we're talking 2025 Chevy Silverado 1500 Trail Boss. If you're new to the channel, what I'm going to do is a quick walk around the exterior of the truck, show you some of the highlighted features there. Once we're done with that, I'm going to put the window sticker up on the screen so you can take an up-close look at that. And then we will, of course, go over the interior as well. I always like to kick things off by showing you the key fob. Once that focuses in, you can see we've got our lock, we've got our unlock, we've got our remote start, drop the tailgate, panic button, and of course we've got our Chevy bow tie there on the back. MSRP on this truck is $66,700. Exterior color is sterling gray metallic. Interior is jet black. We've got the 5.3 under the hood, and that's matched up to a 10-speed automatic transmission. Up front, the first thing everybody notices, you've got these signature LED day running lights. If we get down low, you might be able to see you've got that front air curtain. We've got our front parking sensors, blacked out lower bumper. We've got our LED fog lights, red tow recovery hooks, which are a signature on the Trail Boss. Z71 branding in the lower right-hand corner of the grille. Of course, blacked out grille, blacked out bow tie, and then you'll also notice your front camera here with your little sprayer nozzle. Make sure that stays nice and clean. I'm gonna step back. I wish the sun was out a little more so you can get a look at how nice the sterling gray metallic paint looks. But here's a nice 3/4 view. Wheels, we've got blacked out 20-inch wheels, and they are wrapped in a Bridgestone Dueler AT tire, a little bit more aggressive than what you're going to get on, say, a standard Silverado 1500, like a standard LT. Up high on the fender, Z71 branding. You might be able to get some of that sterling gray metallic paint showing. Blacked out mirror caps, integrated turn signals. I'm just going to step back, give you a side profile of the truck. Obviously, crew cab configuration. Go around the back. You can see we've got our easy step rear bumper. So if you need to get yourself up into this truck, throw your foot here. You've got a hand grab there. Makes it nice and easy for you to pull yourself up into the back. Chevrolet embossed across the back of the tailgate. You've got your dual exhaust system, rear parking sensors, trailer tow packages all set up. Rear backup camera. This is an LED light that's going to shine straight down on the trailer hitch. So if you have to hook up a trailer late at night and you need to be able to see, that's going to make things a little bit easier for you. Open the back. You can see we've got our factory spray and bed liner. Chevy bow tie there embossed on the back. We've got our tie down points here. You've got 3 in each corner, and you've got some room for expansion. You'll also notice you got some LED lighting in the bed, and then you've got your power outlet in case you need to plug anything in the back. Go ahead and put this up. It still amazes me how light tailgates get. Every single time I lift a tailgate, remember back in the day lifting the tailgate on Dad's truck, you know, you had to like heave-ho that thing. You've got on the back of the cab, you've got your sliding rear window, you've got your third brake light up high. And then that brings us over. I'm gonna throw the window sticker up on the screen right now. Go over a couple things. I'm not going to get into everything. If you're on a smartphone, you can take a screenshot. If you're on a computer, you can hit print screen and save it that way. So we've got a 2025 Silverado Crew Cab LT Trail Boss, four-wheel drive. Exterior color, you can see sterling gray metallic. Interior jet black. You've got the 5.3 Ecotec V8. Transmission is the 10-speed automatic. You'll see the standard vehicle price is $58,800. Then we've added the LT Trail Boss Premium Package, which adds a whole slew of options. You can see just a few of them: universal home remote, rear sliding power window, hitch guidance with hitch view, trailering app, Bose Premium Sound System, HD surround vision, trailer camera provisions, trailer side blind zone alert, rear cross traffic alert, pedestrian alert, front and rear parking assist. The list goes on and on and on. We also added the engine instead of being the Turbo Max, so you've got the 5.3 Ecotec, front bucket seats with center console. All said and done, after everything, destination charges, total vehicle price $66,705. Bottom left corner of the window sticker, you'll see your 17 miles per gallon combined, 16 city, 19 highway. You can also see your crash test ratings there in the center. I'll leave this up on the screen for one more second, and then I'm going to take it down in 3, 2, 1. All right, let's take a look inside. Open up the back, step back, give you a look at the door. Yes, she's a little dirty, don't mind it. This truck has not gone down to clean up yet. A lot of people ask, they're like, how come the trucks come in and they're dirty? They all come in dirty. Everything has to be cleaned. But this truck probably won't be here for long. I wanted to make sure I got a video of it. Backside of both seats, you've got the 10-quart storage compartment. On one of my trucks, for the longest time, I kept like a first aid kit and road flares in here. You've got the armrest. Doubles as a cup holder. I think this has been like the way that every vehicle has been made for the longest time, with the drop-down armrest cup holder setup. Underneath the seats, you've got this little organization tray, which is nice. That way, if you have something, say like a tow chain, I keep a tow chain under the back seat of my truck. If you hit the brakes, it's not going to come sliding out from underneath the seat. On the back of the console, you'll also notice you have a USB and a USB-C, as long as your vents, and then you've got map pockets on the back of both seats as well. But let's hop up front. All right. Now, I'm going to go through this relatively quickly. Of course, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave those in the comments below. Starting over here on the left, we've got our power door locks. We've got our power mirror controls, windows. Right here on the dash, we've got our four-wheel drive controls, our mode selector. So you can see if I turn this, you'll see my drive modes change. Maybe you will. Let's see. There we go. So you can see my drive modes change there. You see them on the right side of the screen as well as in the center. You've also got your headlight controls, spotlight over the bed, your fog lights. Most likely you'll leave this in auto and probably never touch it. You've got your electronic parking brake. Up here, you've got your heated steering wheel, forward collision alert. You've got your cruise controls, paddle shifters. Right side of the steering wheel, Bluetooth hands-free controls. And this little guy right here, that's how we're going to change our digital instrument cluster. So I'm going to bring you in right here. Let's go over to the right. I'm just going to show you really quickly. There's a few different layouts, but we'll go to the digital layout. You can see how it lays that out. And then one thing I like to do is the right side. Since I normally drive the truck in normal mode, I like to do time and temp over there on the right side. Of course, you can also have your navigation in the center. You get your compass over there on the left. You can do audio over there on the left. You can customize this to your liking. Definitely something you want to play around with when you take one of these for a test drive. That brings us over here to our giant horizontally oriented, which is nice. I think I like that. I prefer the horizontal display layout. It's a little more driver-centric than the vertical layout, and it keeps you from having to look down. You get to keep your eyes kind of higher up and on the road, which is always a good thing. All right, so right now we're looking at the split screen layout. So you've got our maps over here on the right, and then we've got all our applications here on the left. We can scroll through this. I usually keep this on analog clock. I'll go down. This is just the initial loading, by the way. Once it's all loaded up, it's not slow. It doesn't have to load. So there's your analog clock. That's usually how I keep it. Of course, if you want to use your maps full screen, you can tap the map button. That's going to bring it up and stretch over to the full screen. If you wanted to keep this split, you can always tap that button. That's going to bring it back. Something else that a lot of people don't know is when you're on this home screen, if there's something that you use a lot that you don't use, you can actually tap and drag and move these icons around just like you would on your cell phone. You'd be amazed at how many people come in and I'll like adjust their apps around. They're like, I had no idea that I could do that. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, of course. You've got your HD surround vision camera system. If you crash this thing, I don't know what to tell you, backing up or parking it into a spot, you have every camera angle known to man. My favorite cameras will forever be what I call the curb hunter cameras. So hopefully it shows up in you can see right here, the orange dot corresponds to which direction I'm looking. So that's the back. Here's the front. So if you were going to have to park this truck really close to a curb, this gives you a perfect view of the curb so that you're not curbing your nice 20-inch blacked out wheels. It's just not something you're going to want to do. So I encourage you, if you're going to do a lot of close curb parking, utilize the camera system. Save yourself some headaches. Google Assistant built in. The Google Play Store's built in. Your audio, make sure I'll turn the audio down. I really like the way that SiriusXM, if you're a SiriusXM user, how it's laid out. I like the way that you can just scroll through all the different channels this way. Go back to the home screen. I'm going to go over here. You can see your trailering system, any trailers that you set up, the truck can remember it. You've got your climate control that can be utilized through here, though if you're anything like me, you're going to be very happy that you still have analog controls down low, and we'll show you how those work in just 1 second. You have 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot built in. You've got your Amazon Alexa, My Chevrolet app integration. You can schedule service and stuff through there, your podcast, Google News, and then over on the left side, it's just kind of shortcuts. You know, same thing, go to your music, go home, things like that. I could talk about this forever. One setting I'm going to show you. I will show everyone this setting. It drives me crazy. I know I'm probably not supposed to tell people to turn it off, but the buckle to drive, which you can see someone else already actually jumped in here and turned it off. Buckle to drive will actually not allow you, here the truck's instantly yelling at me, allow you to shift into drive until your seatbelt is buckled. It just drives me crazy, so I usually turn that off. Underneath your screen, you've got your lane departure warning, parking sensors on or off, auto start and stop. You can disable, drop the tailgate, hazards, traction control, hill descent control, put all 4 windows down with one button. Below there, we've got our engine start and stop. We've got our trailer brake controller. We've got our heated seat controls. We've got our digital HVAC controls. Once again, really happy that we still have analog controls. We're not stuck doing that kind of thing in the touchscreen. I just like to be able to make quick adjustments on the fly. Right side, we've got a USB-C, USB port. We've got a rubberized section down here, so if you need to throw something down here, you don't want it to slide all over the place, it will make sure that doesn't happen. You've also got some other sections here, some rubberized sections. You've got a little storage compartment here on the side of the console. Obviously your shifter, your cup holders, and then if I lift the console here, you can see your wireless charging dock. We've got a power outlet, more USB ports, plenty of places to plug in, little organization tray, and then the pit. I didn't show the seat before I got in. I usually do, so here's a look at your seat. Obviously, driver and passenger side looks exactly the same. We've got hidden glove box up top. I like to call it the hidden glove box. You got the little secret button here that opens that up. You got the other glove box down low. Up high, we have our LED interior lighting, programmable garage door opener, power sliding rear window, our OnStar buttons, and then, of course, we've got our mirror. There's also a little hidden storage compartment right up here. I usually say it's a good spot to throw sunglasses. It's rubberized in there, so they're not going to slide all over the place. And that, my friends, is sort of the quick rundown of this truck. If there's anything that I missed, feel free to yell at me. You can. It's fine. I won't take it to heart. Here's just one more quick look at the driver's seat. Here's your power seat controls. If you got some value out of this video, if you could do me a huge favor, just hit the like button. Help me keep my job. If you're feeling extra generous, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'm going to try and upload videos each and every week of all different vehicles that we have in our inventory, available now at martychevrolet.com. Or if you have any questions that you need answered right away, you can always give us a call, 508-759-2900. Thanks again for watching. Hope to see you soon. Take care.